Well, it's bright and early on the day that the spray foam is going to be squirted all over this thing. I've got an outfit from Grants Pass that's come up to do it. I'll introduce you to Dustin and his boys here in a few minutes. But the critical moment here is the dew point. When the dew is going to start collecting on the grass and on the steel is really close to the temperature and the humidity that we have right now. So Dustin encouraged me to put a fan inside this Connex. And if a little's good, a lot's better. So I put 4 fans in here, four fans, he said, hoping that these walls are dry so that the spray foam will stick to the steel. Let's see how we did. Yep, dry. As the proverbial bone. They're gonna have to mask off the window. So this looks like a pump, yes?
Just a big 2-part pump, pretty much like a paint sprayer on steroids.
Airless paint sprayer on steroids.
Yep.
So is this like paint that as long as it's inside the machine, it won't set up and wreck you?
So yeah, there's 2 hoses that go all the way. It doesn't mix until it goes into the gun, into the tip.
Yes.
And there's valves on the end.
Okay.
Shut them off, keep the fluid in there. The only problem is when you suck air sometimes.
Oh, then you get a plug.
You can see we're getting close on the barrel, so I tip them up.
Oh, I see.
I tip them up and I keep an eye on them. We'll get close. I'll change these at some point. Yeah, if you suck air, it's just, if you know you sucked air, it's not a problem. You just filter it out.
Right.
It takes a minute, but
Right.
I have it set at about 1500 psi. As you're spraying, it'll drop down to maybe 12.
Wow.
Pressure and heat. So these are our temperatures right here.
And that runs as you're spraying, so you have to monitor?
Yep. I'll monitor it. It'll change. Right now the hose is a little hot, but it'll go down once you start spraying.
Okay. All right. I'm anxious to see how this works. So all this foam is the hard push and really get into the spaces kind of stuff, huh?
This foam will stop the other foam from getting in there and pushing
Okay.
your window out of place or
Right on.
anything like that.
And the big foam is you use to jack slabs sometimes, huh?
It's virtually the same foam that they use to jack up concrete. I've
Wow.
never done it, but it's pretty much the same density.
Run it back in there far enough, it's going to move something.
It'll move everything.
And so you said they might push these studs around a little bit. How do you deal with
So
that?
it can push it to where you're ending up playing and stuff. The best we can do, we're going to spray a perimeter, let that foam harden, and then it's more likely to push out this way rather than push the wood out.
Oh, so it's not
and then
contained.
and then we'll fill in the middle so there's no more gaps to get in.
Right on, right on.
So-
So this is a closed cell foam, is that right?
Closed cell, 2-pound density,
And it just seals the world right up,
make it like an ice chest.
just like an ice chest. That's what
Walk
we
in
want.
Yeti.
Awesome. What are you spraying on there? Salad oil?
This is releasing, this foam release, it helps keep this foam from sticking to my skin or the gun,
Okay.
anything like that. That's something that just kind of helps keep it off my face shield. So
Yeah.
it's on my face mask as well, so my face mask will not, foam will not stick to it, so I'm able to easily scrape it off so I can continue to see.
Nice.
This here is a gun cleaner, so I'll be cleaning the gun as I go.
Oh, I see, intermittently.
So yeah, I clean as I go to keep it spraying as clean as I can. This is my tip cleaner for my gun.
Okay.
These two go together.
All right. Look at that. What did that expand 30 times? Is that what Dustin said? Wow. So what's powering that compressor? Just off an inverter on the truck?
Just off 110.
110. Okay, you guys, okay.
A DC.
this. These are the test piles. And in 20 minutes, it was hard, doesn't weigh anything. I think I could probably step on it. Tell me what you're gonna do, Dustin.
Scrub it down with a horse brush.
Wow, just to get rid of the extra. Spray foam power plane. Nice.
Right.
So he works it in the edges real hard and then fills in the field. What are we doing, Dustin?
Just opening up these new barrels, getting them ready, because I'm going to be changing them over pretty soon.
Okay.
And then I just crack them open. This one's good.
Got a narrow temperature band for storage, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Huh.
I just keep a little radiant heater in here in the wintertime, and a little AC I put in here in the summer.
No kidding. If it's out of that temperature range, does it wreck the product or just make it hard to apply?
It'll make it not go as far as it's supposed to.
I see.
But same thing with expired foam.
I see.
So it's still sprayable.
I see. That'll work your shoulders, won't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Stuff definitely expands, doesn't it? This foam is very expansive. It pushes hard enough to push the studs away from the wall. But Mike is spraying the perimeter of the cavities first, so the primary expansion moves left to right. Then he covers the middle, just to get the R value up. It is not these guys' first rodeo. Two inches is the target thickness of the material. And I don't know if you can see it, but Mike has a little wire, a depth gauge, that kind of hangs from his wrist, and he keeps checking from time to time so that the coverage is pretty darn uniform. You know, it's been years since I was doing the same job day after day. And now I marvel at just how efficient a process can become when you do it every day. The efficiency and economy of specialization is real. I'm convinced that the true hallmark of a professional is how well he cleans up when he's done. Anybody can do the work, but it's a top-tier responsible outfit that will clean up the mess when they're done. And these guys are pros all the way. I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, it was good to watch Dustin step in to help with the final touches of cleanup, cutting out the overspray. It just shows one more time, if we needed to see it, that it's a good boss that will jump right in. Well, you guys have done it. You've been here, what, 4 hours? Something like that. That's probably a little more than you usually.
All right.
You've done a great job, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It's all cleaned up. So, you explained to me that this pump in here is kind of like a giant airless paint sprayer.
Theoretically.
Kind of.
Yep.
How much pressure does it push out? What does it take? A lot?
Well, I'm running about 1,500 psi.
That's a lot.
Yep.
That's like a pressure washer, right? A small pressure washer.
It's a lot. Yep.
Yeah.
And then the heat, as you heat it up, 2 fluid lines for each chemical in the hose.
Okay.
And 1 air line. All the air line does is sprays out the tip when you're not on the trigger to keep it clear.
Okay.
It clears it out every time.
Really?
So fluid lines are heated, and then the complete hose is heated. So You have to heat it up for it to actually react and make
So
foam.
it's heated with electricity. And so you heat it up for it to make foam when it's released from the
And
pressure.
then you gotta have high pressure too. Sometimes you'll run it a little lower pressure. Different foams are different.
So you're juggling temperature and pressure and weather and humidity and moisture and every
Yep.
possible thing. It's
Yep.
like concrete, only
This
worse.
morning we're spraying the wood on the underside, and then we go to the metal. As you're spraying the metal, it's heating up inside of there, so then you're changing it along the way.
Wow, okay, all right. So it's a two-part system. You've got a three-phase generator in the front running it. That electricity heats the material. You're self-contained. You can roll in and be spraying in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Wow. So here's the thing. So the other Dustin that you guys have met, Dustin Furch, my concrete guy, right? One of the things that set Dustin Furch apart in concrete is he masks carefully. He makes sure the concrete doesn't make big problems. And you guys have done the same thing. You've masked and protected.
Sometimes masking is take a whole day.
The biggest part of the
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
It's like painting.
Yeah, I'll go to a lot of little projects. You're masking for 2 hours and you're spraying for an hour.
Wow. Okay, and Mike's still in there scraping. Anyway, I just got to tell you, if you're in Southern Oregon, 3D spray foam out of Grants Pass, I don't think you can do any better. Dustin, you knocked the ball right out of the park, man.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks so much.
Yep,
We'll do this again.
perfect.
Thanks for watching Essential Craftsman, and keep up the good work.